So the people who I'm talking to now, it's just two. I've narrowed it down to two. Okay. Okay. And he is nice and she is nice.
You both.
But I really just wanted to make sure that these were normal people. And what I talked about my therapist the other day was I'm having a hard time opening up because they're not.
Porsha has suddenly found herself in the middle of one of the craziest scandals reality TV has ever seen. And the person behind it all? Her ex Simon. He seems determined to make her life miserable. Just a few days after Porsha bravely announced she is bisexual, Simon decided to get revenge in a shocking way. He leaked a private video of her and her girlfriend, and almost immediately, it spread all over the internet. Many people assumed the drama between them had finally settled after their messy breakup, but it's clear things are far from over. Their divorce has become far uglier than anyone imagined. Simon's latest actions pushed it to a level no one expected. Suddenly, Porsha's name was trending everywhere, and not for anything positive. But Simon didn't stop there. He began accusing Porsha of cheating with several people while they were married, claiming she's fake and built her career on lies. Social media exploded with reactions, as people debated and shared opinions non-stop. Now Simon is threatening to release even more private videos, while Porsha is ready to take him to court. What started as personal drama has turned into a full-scale public battle. And knowing Simon, it seems this fight is far from over.
So the people who I'm talking to now, it's just two. I've narrowed it down to two. Okay. Okay. And he is nice and she is nice.
You both.
But I really just wanted to make sure that these were normal people. And what I talked about my therapist the other day was I'm having a hard time opening up because they're not.
Porsha has once again become the center of one of the messiest reality TV scandals in recent memory. Things started quietly when she made a subtle jab at her ex, Simon, calling him a narcissist. She had hinted at his self-centered behavior since their breakup, but Simon didn't let it slide. Almost immediately, he fired back, accusing Porsha of being unfaithful during their marriage. He claimed she had affairs with multiple women, a revelation that shocked fans. Apparently, Simon never considered it cheating before because in his mind, relationships with other women didn't count. But now that Porsha has openly come out as bisexual, he suddenly positioned himself as the victim. The drama escalated quickly. Simon leaked another private video, allegedly filmed while they were still married, claiming Porsha invited her lovers into their shared home. He even suggested that some encounters happened on the very bed they once shared. Rumors began swirling that Simon possesses even more videos that could be far more humiliating. For those following their bitter divorce, this isn't the first time Simon accused Porsha of infidelity. During court proceedings, he questioned her about being unfaithful, though he never mentioned a woman at that time. With this new twist, the story has taken on an even more scandalous turn. Fans have reacted strongly online, labeling Simon's actions as revenge porn. Many believe he's only trying to publicly shame Porsha after their nasty split. Given how toxic their breakup was, though, it's not surprising Simon is still lashing out. Porsha herself once fought back by exposing Simon's alleged erectile dysfunction, even sharing screenshots and information online about how men with ED often struggle with frustration, sadness, and low confidence. She included tips for improvement, like losing weight, eating better, and exercising, a move many saw as petty but deliberate. Simon didn't let that slide. He retaliated with shady posts, calling Porsha a witch and suggesting she was for the streets. He promised revenge for all the embarrassing things she had said about him, and judging by the current scandal, it seems he meant it. For a while, Porsha seemed to have the upper hand. She kept their mansion, luxury cars, and even received alimony. Meanwhile, Simon was reportedly deported to Nigeria for allegedly living illegally in the U.S. Some rumors suggested Porsha had a hand in his deportation, though nothing has been proven. So when Porsha recently came out as bisexual, Simon allegedly saw an opportunity to strike back using old recordings to humiliate her publicly. Fans are now questioning why he still had those videos, calling his behavior creepy and vindictive. Others argue it's karma for both of them, since their breakup involved plenty of dirty tactics on both sides. Technically, what Simon is doing qualifies as revenge porn, which is illegal. Unfortunately, because he's no longer in the U.S., pursuing legal action against him is extremely difficult. Serving court papers and fighting the case across continents would be nearly impossible. While many sympathize with Porsha, some fans are less forgiving, pointing out that she once made questionable comments about lesbians in the past. The scandal is messy, dramatic, and far from over. Some viewers speculate about Porsha's personal life, suggesting she has relationships with women and becomes more adventurous when drinking. Reality TV fans remember an odd storyline on The Real Housewives of Atlanta, where Porsha tried to cast Kandi Burruss as the villain. She accused Kandi and her husband of running a secret sex dungeon and claimed they wanted to harm her. Porsha even suggested Kandi was a lesbian, which enraged Kandi. Kandi, who doesn't back down from drama, responded publicly. She revealed that Porsha had kissed her and even proposed a threesome involving her and her husband. This revelation only added fuel to the ongoing fire surrounding Porsha's life, both on and off the show. Between leaked videos, accusations, and reality TV confrontations, Porsha's life has become a non-stop whirlwind of scandal. Fans are divided. Some feel sorry for her, while others think she brought some of the chaos on herself. Simon continues to escalate the situation, seemingly determined to keep Porsha in the public eye for all the wrong reasons. With threats of more private footage surfacing and legal action complicated by international boundaries, this drama shows no signs of slowing down. What's clear is that Porsha and Simon's story isn't just about a messy divorce anymore. It's become a public spectacle, a high-stakes battle of revenge, humiliation, and reality TV theatrics. And honestly, knowing both of them, it's unlikely either side will back down anytime soon. The saga is chaotic, scandalous, and completely addictive for fans who can't look away.
There was a girl and girl kiss between she and I that she initiated. This was like 2 years ago, and she invited us to her hotel. Now, when she said what she said, it pissed me off because I was like, you're lying or whatever. But at the same time, I'm like, okay, everybody's gonna assume that she's telling the truth because obviously, you know, I have bedroom candy. They assume that I'm just so freaky. You know that. So I went back 2 years and I found a text from her that was after that night, talking about that night. Oh, we was turned up, and we didn't actually take her up on her offer. Let me say that. Okay. The kiss just happened. Let me be clear. You know, it didn't go further than that. But, you know, we were having fun. Like, she came at us. She asked us to come with her to the after-hours spot. Oh. We never asked her to go anywhere.
During one episode, Candace revealed Porsha's messages from that night, showing she was clearly ready to get wild and mischievous.
I finally got my phone back on. It's been broke for 3 days. By the way, I've been laughing every day since Queens. We was turned up for real. Just want you to know I'm not gonna you on camera, so no worries. I said, if you say anything crazy on camera, I'm gonna walk away and leave you standing there like I don't know you. Then she says, good, Queens is Vegas, goes on there, stays there. Yep. Does that sound like somebody who was afraid that somebody was trying to do something to them?
It looks like Porsha was ready to explore her wilder side and experiment with women. But once the situation became public, she grew embarrassed and distanced herself from Kandi, turning the friendship into tension. What started as a private, personal moment quickly spiraled into chaos, leaving everyone talking. Deep down, it seemed Porsha was struggling to fully accept herself and wasn't prepared to be open about who she really was. This also makes Simon's claims that Porsha had secret relationships with women during their marriage feel more plausible to some, though nothing justifies him exposing her private moments. His actions were cruel, invasive, and deliberately humiliating. Now it feels like karma is catching up with both of them. Porsha built her fame on drama, and now that same drama is turning against her. Simon, meanwhile, seems determined to ruin her reputation, moving strategically to embarrass her at every turn. What started as a messy divorce has exploded into one of reality TV's most humiliating scandals. Porsha's image, career, and dignity all hang by a thread. Yet this story isn't over. Simon hints he has even more videos, while Porsha is preparing to fight back legally. Fans online are divided. Some accuse her of being fake, while others think Simon is just a bitter man who can't move on. Either way, the storm is intensifying, and the next chapter could be the wildest yet, with both sides locked in a public battle that shows no signs of slowing down.